Yeah, right, guys. Guessing you can hear me. Um, yeah, I just thought I'd do a video. Somebody suggested this to me earlier. Do a video just on how my mental health is. I mean, I know in the I can't go too low because I'm sitting here in my underpants. I know that uh, the last few videos I've done have all been to do with me stopping alcohol, and I suppose this video is another video where I'm going to be talking about stopping alcohol. But what I'm gonna do is try and speak about how I'm feeling mentally without alcohol, and I would say that there's a kind of a massive calmness, just kind of um, that just kind of washed over me, and that calmness even. I'll give you an example. Earlier today, I was chatting with somebody, and something was said, um, and because of my mental health, one of the things is I don't like to discuss things that upset me, not with the person that has done those things, if that makes sense. I like to just pretend it's not happened. I mean, I'll go to see my counsellor and I'll discuss it there, but that's like a different sort of environment. You're not going to fall out with your counsellor. So I think that's my biggest fear about talking about problems, any kind of problem, is I try to cut it off at the pass. So I don't have to deal with it because I'm just worried that I might end up in an argument. I don't want to fall out with people. I just want a nice chilled existence, and that's what even without the alcohol, that's what I wanted since I was about 15, 16, and um, used to have to listen to my mum and my stepdad arguing, which doubtless had some kind of an impact on my own mental health. Um, but yeah, going back, somebody said something. I didn't really want to talk about it, but I could feel the borderline personality issues kicking in because I started to feel uh, not a rage. A rage is what I used to feel when um when I was drinking alcohol, and something like this would happen. It's part of the reason why my wife left me, because the massive alcohol consumption, which I spoke about in another video, saying how many units a week I drink, or even a day. Um, and yeah, she felt that she couldn't talk to me, approach me with issues because I had a tendency to fly off the handle, blow up, that kind of thing. Um, but but today I could feel that I was pissed off. I wanted to say my piece, but that's about as far as it went. I managed to. It's not even managed to keep a lid on it. I just did keep a lid on it. It's like I didn't want to um, accelerate it to the next level. I didn't need to. Didn't want to. All I wanted to do was just. Um, this person was um, getting rid of some of their emotions, and I felt that I want to get rid of some of mine. But they all turned out fine in the end, so that's all good stuff. Um, so yeah, I would say the borderline personality disorder is kind of under control. I mean, I've been doing CBT exercises and everything, and today was probably a blip where where something was said that we'd agreed not to talk about. So it I come across as this like bizarre, autistic like person, and yeah, I've got some very even without the alcohol, I've got some very strange ideas on how behaviour should be. Fuck knows how I managed to counsel people when I was working as a counsellor. Um, the so the borderline personality disorder is, I'm just keeping a tab on the time. The borderline personality disorder is kind of pretty much under control, I think. That's only the first ever incident, but uh, yeah. So so I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I can't really say much about the bipolar because I'm kind of in a normalish sort of phase. So, but without a shadow of a doubt, the depressions are not going to be so low because they're not going to be exacerbated by alcohol, and the manic phases. Maybe that will be a test because my manic phases are when I tend to do stupid things, and doing stupid things is ridiculous things like drinking and driving, taking risks, all of those kind of things. So on the one hand, I'm thinking, that's is that going to be something I'm going to have to watch out for, and probably need a extra kind of support around me, or is the mere fact that I'm taking my meds and they're not being their efficacy is not being like affected by alcohol, perhaps they'll work better, and I won't I won't get too high, you know. So so yeah, I just thought I'd like I say, just come on air just for a really quick video and just say how I'm feeling. What I would say is and I would never have agreed to this a few months ago, a few years ago or anything. I I cannot kind of stress enough that if you've got a mental health issue which requires the use of medication, like I'm on quetiapine and which is Seroquel if you're American, and sertraline, which is an antidepressant. If you're on medication for mental health and you drink alcohol, so that medication is not going to be so effective at keeping the lid on your mental health issues. So I I know it's probably I know it's difficult kind of to stop doing something which you enjoy doing and you like the taste, let's say. God knows why you'd like the taste. I mean, okay, like I like the taste of lager, but I prefer the taste of Pepsi Max a lot. So on a scale of let's say 1 to 10, where one is like eating somebody's turd and 10 is Pepsi Max. Probably the alcohol would be like a pint of lager would be about a 3 or 4, something like that. So under 5, but not not as nasty as eating somebody's turd, which is a horrible thought. I don't even know where that came from. So yeah, I know it, and I'm not going to preach to people who are drinking alcohol and say you shouldn't, especially when you're on these meds. It's something you have to do yourself. You have to think, right, I'm ready to give this a go, and see where it leads me and everything. And yeah, your doctor is or your psychiatrist is going to continually tell you that you should not be drinking alcohol, especially on the meds. Um, and I'm sure that mantra keeps getting drummed into you every time you go and see a doctor. And I'm sure that, like me, if the doctor asks you or the psychiatrist asks you how much you were drinking, you very much underestimated it. Oh, like 12 units a week, when really you're drinking 120 or something. So the doctors can't help you unless you're absolutely honest with them. So yeah, I thought I'd just say how my mental health is, and it's pretty good. I'm 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 finding that apart from the odd um, jokey, insulty Facebook message, that I'm actually I'm actually not as opinionated as I used to be, or maybe that's just my opinion. Anyway, look, I feel really good. Feel really chilled out. This is my Lego model. I don't know if I showed you that. That took me 3 days to build, and there were some fucking bits missing as well. It's like a jigsaw puzzle with all the bits, some of the bits missing. You just think, oh bollocks to it. Um, so yeah, coming up 10 minutes. I think that's enough. I think that's all I'm going to say. Um, well, apart from if you're watching this, thank you for watching. Hope you get something out of it. Um, maybe you've seen how I was in the past when I was doing a video after a few beers compared to now. And I'm not rambling so much. So I'm going to take my meds because it's 11:30. They probably won't kick in till about 1 o'clock, but when they do, really, I just go to sleep very quickly, and it's a good sleep. It's not like the kind of sleep that you have after 10 pints of lager. 10 pints of lager, you collapse on the bed, and you wake up early, and you feel like shit because you're not really slept properly. But no, this is always a good sleep. And yeah, in the interim, I'm gonna probably play Ghost Recon and kill people. Um, Not for real, I hasten to add. Look, anyway, look, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you get something out of it. Um, if you can, try stopping alcohol just for like a week or two. If you can just push through that and see how it makes you feel. I'm coming up to 2 weeks, it's 14 days tomorrow, and I feel great. So if 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 you're not physically dependent on alcohol, then you could try the cold turkey method like me. But if you got any concerns, you really should see your doctor. Don't just rely on what I'm saying, because we're all different. Anyway, look after yourself, see your doctor, and hopefully you'll join in tomorrow night for my 2 week celebration of sobriety. Um, Thank you and see you later. Bye.